Hello. So one of you guys asked for a guide on how to play as the Aztecs, and honestly, it's pretty simple, especially with 1.28, considering you have all of these guys now to choose from instead of just what were there like six, seven before. So you basically were forced to choose big over and over again to be able to complete it in any like decent amount of time. So let's get into the game real quick. I'll show you just like the opening moves to set you up for a good Aztec game. And it is a little bit situational, you know, depending on who people rival, how the alliances fall, etc., etc. But for the most part, Aztecs are a lot easier now than they used to be. Alright, so with the Aztecs, of course, you've got the Nahuatl religion, and you have all these reforms, and to actually pass a reform, you need 5 vassals, and stability at least 1. Now, the thing that I used to get stuck on a lot was I was like, thinking the vassals had to be loyal. They don't have to be, you need 5 vassals, so the easiest thing to do is just get big wars, get big wars, and against 3 or 4 of your neighbors, and then just vassalize them all in one go. Because vassals and people with truces can't form coalitions, so your aggressive expansion you don't have to worry about at all. But one of the first things you want to do, you have really, really low manpower. So this one actually, like obviously you want to do your clicks, but this one you can choose to either raise levies or military support. You always want to do your general click because more often than not it gives you a bomb general. See, 2-star general right off the bat. 6. It's a little disappointing that it's got 6 fire, considering if you look at the units you don't actually have any fire. So a little disappointing there, could have gotten better. Rivals, honestly, just rival your enemies. Or I say that and then don't do that, but just like rival people's negative opinion. It's really not going to matter right now. In fact, sometimes it can be advantageous because you can set up alliance chains where they're isolated but like still in borders, or touching your borders, so they can't actually get their troops to group up together to beat you, and you can stomp one, go stomp the other, go stomp the other. And you want to build up the force limit, whether you want to do that with mercs or with just manpower. It's up to you. I like to go mercs just to save on manpower a bit, and they build faster, so you can start a war quicker. Really, it's good to get one vassal or one ally just to deter bigger guys ganging up on you. I would say Jalisco or Tonala are generally decent ones because they're farther away. You're not going to have to worry about them encroaching on your vassals. And other than that, one thing you want to do is obviously Doom scales with the amount of provinces you own. You start off with 5. You start off actually with 4 gold provinces so that your income's absolutely rocking. And one of the first things you want to do is, so you don't want to expand too big, but every reform you pass gives less doom per province. Or no, it like sort of starts to offset. So if I were to pass a reform, I think it would go, number of religious reforms would decrease it by 2, so I would be getting 3 every year if I just kept these amount of provinces. But what you want to actually start doing is find the forts, Tlaxcala has one, Cutzamala has one. You want to get a hold of those as soon as possible, because if you have all of the forts that aren't capital forts in Mexico, you're golden. They won't be able to effectively siege you down, and not to mention, like, resources are set. I know that's not that big of a deal now, but once you actually start interacting with the Europeans, you're gonna be swimming in money. So, I'm gonna let a little time pass here. See how alliances fall. Oh yeah, you want to set military focus as well. Military focus, very important. So that you can get Miltech 2 before the rest of your neighbors. Because if you can get Miltech 2, Miltech 3, you will absolutely stomp everyone around you. So let's group up here. Yeah, see big alliance chains like that. That's a little too big. Generally, you want to find someone with... Ooh, there we go. That's a nice one. You want to find someone with only 1 or 2 allies that you can knock out of the war early on. Also, you want to be really, really careful about what provinces you take. Because something that might happen is you might end up taking a province and... Because, like, you know, more provinces, more doom. You only want to take necessary provinces, and what I consider a necessary province is a province that gets you connected borders with another nation. The more nations, the better, because obviously, if you just go with like this and just vassalize everyone near you and don't take any land, you're going to run into the problem where you'll have to truce break with your neighbors to get more reforms going. So I apologize, I'm kind of sick, so I'm a little stuffy, but yeah, I think let's let a few days tick by. This guy Otomi is going to be an excellent starting point because we have him and we've got Tlapanek, and Tlapanek has other allies, which if we wanted to we could co-belligerent, but at that point I think we're biting off a little more than we can chew. So what you want to do is just say, yep, there we go. Oh, I forgot I had that mod enabled. Apologies. I also forgot to ally... Oof, I got ahead of myself, but no matter. After this war, we'll be strong enough that no one's going to want to mess with us anyways. So, hopefully... I forgot... Yeah, see, boom, stack wipe. We will leave him here, split those guys so that we've got siege. We can siege him down. No, I don't want that. I will wait on that for now because this is going to be an easy war. Oh! Alright, let's leave you. Go back over there. Yeah, foreign spy detection is not really that big of a thing. If you want to, I'm obviously not min-maxing this as well as I could, but if you really wanted to min-max, you could put spies in the people you're declaring war on. That's something I learned the other day, actually, is that having a spy network actually gives you increased siege ability against people you're at war with, which is a really nice... Oh, he's gonna take Teloloapan. Hey, there we go. Let's get you guys back together. But yeah, honestly, with the amount of money you're gonna be raking in... What? Hold up. Oh, they've hired... Oh. We could do that. 20% chance. Yeah. I'll take the 20% chance, and look at that. No one got anything there. I'm actually going to send you... Yeah, they can't siege that down, so you don't have to worry about that at all. that way. We can go that way. Oh, the sumptuary laws. Okay, sumptuary laws are actually a really interesting historical thing, and I'm a big fan of the fact that they implemented it in the game, and also it absolutely kicks ass. 100 in admin points, plus 2.5% discipline, minus 0.05% war or 0.05 war exhaustion. You can chain wars like no one's fucking business, man. It's like really one of my favorite parts of the Aztec. A lot of people in Golden Century didn't like the fact that they focused more on the New World than actual... Oh. Great contributions we have resulted... Okay. Ah. Oh, that's interesting. I've played Aztecs, not often, but I've played them 3 or 4 times. I've never seen this result. That's really interesting. Or maybe I just saw it and I've forgotten about it, but that's actually really cool. Most of the time it's either you get a shit ton of revolts, or they're like, yeah, we love it. We'll totally contribute. Okay, let's see. Let's get saving on... can I roll a... Ooh, 3 siege. Hell yes. That is going to be very useful. But yeah, basically, once you do your first war against a smaller guy, you can basically just pick apart the alliance chains as you want. See, like, this guy's only going to be allied to Mastla. And Mastla is currently... If I could stack wipe Mastla and then declare war on Totonac immediately after, that would be ideal. No, we will wait. Oh, they're hiring out more people. Please finish that siege, thank you. Do I need anything here? I don't need anything from Tlapanek at the moment, so I'll just take money, war reps. You slimy bastard. Alright, give me that then. I will take Metzititlan and a vassal and of course money. You will end your rivalry so I get a little bit of prestige. And there you go, now I've just opened myself. These 3 are great because of how isolated they are. Because this one's Mayan and they're way far away from the rest of the Mayans. Allied with Yucatan, a little not ideal, but once I deal with Totonac, that'll be good. Yeah, he's only allied with Tonala, Chichimeca, and Guamar has nothing. So that, right there, these 2, or these 3, that's a reform. I declare war on Guamar, and go after Chichimeca and Tonala, and you've got yourself 1 reform. And then I could go back on Totonac, Teotitlan, Tlaxcala. Tlaxcala, you want to take out. If I can find a weaker ally, Tarascan, no, Mixtec maybe. But nah, you will probably want to go Totonac, and then, yeah. Other than that, oh, that's interesting. I haven't seen that guy. Other than that, stay on top of... If you can hire a military advisor, do it. Morale of armies, land maintenance, either one. I would have done that sooner, actually. I'm actually gonna fire Nopalsin because he's kind of useless at the moment. He's just maneuver. But yeah, that's it. That's sort of how it goes. If you have any questions, shoot me a comment or reply to the Reddit thing. Because yeah, that's why I made this. I made this because Oolf, you asked me to, so shout out to Oolf. But yeah, find wars, pick them apart, spam through those reforms. Don't get more than 5 vassals at a time, even if like that would give you truces with an extra person. Don't take him as a vassal, because that's just going to make the truce timer longer once you actually pass the reform. Just punch him for prestige and money. Other than that, yeah, that's about it. I might actually take this save and run a series on it, depending on, because this is one of the better starts. Aztec is pretty RNG heavy, because you might end up with all of these guys allied, but generally Otomi doesn't ally with a lot of people, so Otomi is a good first step, because then it gives you access to these guys. You can take Guamares if you want. Tizapan, that gives you access to these guys. Generally, Otomi is a good first start. Otherwise, you can go for Totonac, or if you can get Matlatzinca that first time, taking the fort in Kutsamala is absolutely awesome, and it gives you access to Tarascan, which you can sort of snake your way up into Tonala and these guys. Granted, it'll give you a little bit more Doom, but in my experience, Doom has never been a problem if you can pass the reforms fast enough. So yeah, that's all. See you later, I guess.